Hello, this is the SAP BPC to SAC migration video by SandPoint Consulting Inc. on June 1st, 2020. My name is Grant Cain. I'm the Senior Director of Consulting for SandPoint. I have 15 years of experience with SAP BPC, and I've implemented over 90 projects at over 60 clients. There are two methods to migrate BPC to SAC. One of them is a direct connection method where SAC can directly connect and view BPC data if BPC is on NetWeaver, and the other method is a flat file method where flat files can be exported from BPC, either NetWeaver or SQL, and imported into SAC. And this latter method of flat files is what we're going to be doing in this video. And the methodology is to take BPC exports of master data and transactional data, move it to flat files on the export, and then download to the network of the client from BPC. And on the SAC side, we're going to create a model shell and then import the master data, import the transactional data, and then we're going to view the dashboard. Okay, so for the first step that we mentioned, what we're going to do is we're going to go pull a flat file of a dimension out of BPC so that we can load it to SAC. So we're going to go to dimensions. I'm going to go to one of the dimensions, auto product. And I'm going to just say export to CSV. And now that dimension is down here. And then we can move on to the transactional data and the rest. Thanks. Okay, now that we've downloaded the dimensional information for one dimension, we're going to go into the Excel front end of BPC and download/export the transactional data. We do this in BPC by going to Data Manager, Run Package, Export Transactional Data to File. We're going to select the actual version and all dimensions. We're going to select Sign Data, Export. Test data sales is going to be the file we're going to load it to, export it to, and then we're going to select next, next, finish. And now we're going to have our transactional file to work with that we can load into SAC. Okay, now that we have our BPC flat files, what we're going to do is try to load them into SAC. So we go here to the SAC system. I'm going to do Browse Dimensions. I'm going to look for my dimensional file for auto product. I'm going to go to data management and I'm going to click import file and select source file. I'm going to find my auto product file. I'm going to click import, and it's actually going to sort of stage it and show me just how it's going to look, and ask, make sure that I have the mapping correct. The mapping looks good to me, so I'm going to click Finish Mapping, Finish. And then it's going to finish here, and now we've got our dimensional master data information uploaded to the server for this dimension, and we can move on. Okay, now that we have our master data in the system, assume we have all the dimensions in there and we went through them all, now we're going to load our flat file. So I'm going to do Browse Files. I'm going to find my model, Auto Demo. I'm going to click Data Management. And I'm going to click Import File, select Source File, Test Data Sales, Import. I'm going to click this. And now basically this is going to need to be mapped to some degree. So I'm going to do two things here. I'm going to take time over to date. And I'm going to select actuals equals actual on the version, and then I'm good. I'm going to click Finish Mapping, Finish. Now it's importing, 56 accepted, so now we have the data in the system. We can move on to the final step. Thanks. Okay, and now we're here at our final screen. We've loaded our master data and transactional data. Now we can view and see the dashboard that we have with charts, and from here we could go into more data reports and stories, but at least shows that this was not a super hard process to get to this point of putting everything together, at least for somewhat of a prototype. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any other questions, please go to www.sandpointc.com and feel free to contact us. Thank you very much. Take care.